ready to go. Blackwidow, 3BL starting on BL.
So let's see if GV can start their comeback in this match. Horus, Tudsin, Hunt, Penguin, Alucard on the blacklist side for 3BL. Snox, Creeds, Awesome, FaZe, and 7 on the Global Risk side for GV. And right now we're playing a very slow start to this map.
Yeah, Blackwidow, a classic, always produces some really fun crossfire. And this one could be really, really fun. Wouldn't even be surprised if we go to extra rounds, just with how contentious this is, with GV backs against the wall. Got to play 3BL, they want to end it here. And a map that both of these teams are pretty good on.
He's taking the shot, misses it, but Tudsin does get 7 on the back of that. And they are going to be able to breach into B. It is very, very empty, and the rest of the team is rotating over as Awesome does get down Hunt in that little corridor there in the A side road. There's big, big engagement coming on here. They're trying to break through. Snox does get Penguin again on the back, and Snox makes it too. He gets Alucard as well. Horus does get FaZe, and yeah, it's all going wrong a little bit for 3BL.
Yeah, started off with the pick, but then disaster struck in the middle of the map as one by one the guys did fall. Also, there was a little side push into B that went okay, but not great for 3BL. So now you've got a total of maybe 6 HP between 2 guys, and you got a plant against 3.
Yeah, Tudsin and Horus are very, very low. They have to be very careful walking around this map. If they drop a little bit too high, they're going to be out as Horus starts having a bit of a peek. Does catch Snox in the arm there. Doesn't do too much damage, but everything helps at this point as Tudsin goes down. Creeds does take him. Horus is there, and Horus actually gets 1, but Awesome is there to finish it off. And GV, they do get the win on Blackwidow.
Yeah, first round going their way, even with that nice pickoff we had from Horus, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Started off very good for the side of 3BL.
Yep, and where are we going now? Penguin's just keeping his eyes on the access road and moving down towards that A long. Is he going to be able to get sight? He doesn't have the sniper. It is only on Alucard this time round, and Alucard is currently sitting very deep towards the blacklist spawn here, just getting eyes down towards B as Creeds through the double doors picks out Hunt, and that's a big pick-off to start with. And this area for 3BL has just been a absolute trap so far on Blackwidow in this match.
And apparently what you do after it's a death drop is you push through it. And,
again?
Yeah, he's going to get picked off there. He's Totten. So now 3 against 5. The 3 of them looking to go up to catwalk, it looks like. Maybe Alucard going for a little pick-off or something here. He's got Horus with him and Penguin nearby.
Yeah, they have to breach through the catwalk. Now that looks as though that's where they want to go. Alucard pokes out, and Alucard gets the kill on FaZe. FaZe was caught napping right there. And that's a big pick-off. Getting FaZe off the board is very, very important. Look at this. 7 is down as well. That's both snipes down. Awesome does survive somehow. That shot was dropped by Alucard.
Yeah, I like how 3BL... Hold my thought, though, as Creeds has got a nice flank angle here. Looks like he'll be a little bit slow on the play, but I think they got the information that they might be pushing into B here. Snox in position. Going to try to catch this crossover. Thankfully for 3BL, they've got this smoke to help them out with that. The spray not finding much, as Creeds will get in with the flank. Finally gets on over there. Going to shut down that storage play. Snox does get the 1. It's only Horus. Gets 1. Needs 2, and he does find it with a pistol onto Creeds through the window, as Horus has a massive super play to keep them in it.
Yeah, and look at the stone cold reaction to that. He just basically saved his team. As Hunt actually goes down very quickly, but so does FaZe. Tutson takes him out. It's a 1-for-1 trade straight off the bat here. And yeah, it's going to continue. Creeds is very, very low as Horus is looking for more. He's, I think he got a taste of, you know, bringing it home for his team, and Penguin gets 7 down. Another big pickup here. Creeds is very low, and as a sniper, he needs to start sitting back. Where is he on the map right now? He is sitting down in that passage, gonna try to get what he can, but Horus is in the vicinity. He's gonna be looking to get the kill as Creeds does pop up by the window. It's going to creep up. Alucard on top of the bridge. Awesome got Tutson. Horus got Creeds down. Awesome did get Alucard. So it's a 2v1. Horus, last man standing, needs to bring it home for his team. Is he going to get the drop on Waterways to Awesome? Snux pops up as well. Horus is very low, and he cannot do it. Awesome does finish him off with that pistol. And GV put their noses in front one more time.
Yeah, pretty good stuff. Awesome getting that angle down there in the waterway. Takes out Alucard, and then eventually holds it down against Horus, who was trying to be the hero for the team. They find Awesome, and everybody's shooting at him. He's trying to take him down before anything can happen. They push through the doors as Hunt wants revenge for that kind of rough start here. As FaZe gets in, and he runs away. He says there's too many of them. I gotta get out of here for now.
Creeds bang through the door, and now A is all theirs. They're going to jump over the boxes, but FaZe is good. He gets Hunt down with a quick scope to the thigh. And yeah, that evens things up. It's 3 against 3 as Alucard goes low, but Tutson is there to save him as Creeds is down and out. Where is the C4? The C4 has yet to be planted. 7 is underneath the catwalk. He's just holding steady, but he does go down to Tutson, who wraps around the back. FaZe gets Penguin down. FaZe is the last man standing. He's got it all to do. He's going to rotate through the passageway maybe, or maybe he's going to come up from underneath the catwalk. He's looking. He does get one. He gets Alucard with the sniper, and now it is Tutson versus FaZe. FaZe jumping through the window is going to start wrapping around. There's 20 seconds remaining. FaZe coming over the catwalk, and Tutson just isn't there right now. He's going to jump out through the window, and FaZe isn't looking that direction, but Tutson isn't going to commit to the jump. He is now, and he does get the drop on FaZe. Who's going to win? It is Tutson who gets the kill onto FaZe.
Very close. I like the way that Tutson handled that, though. He says, okay, well, FaZe, he can go one of 2 ways. He's either going to go up in a catwalk, or he's going to go underneath the bridge. Checks through mid, sees nobody, and then he's ready there in the window to hold it down. FaZe, though, finally showing up here towards the beginning of this map. He hasn't necessarily shown up in the past rounds. But yeah, good stuff as GV making this pretty competitive so far. Alucard as well is going to go down here. And that's a good start once again for GV.
Yeah, they need to continue this good start, though, as they're just picking around the map, trying to get the information they need as FaZe sitting behind the satellite van, looking down catwalk. Isn't going to see anything coming yet because Hunt is looking to make a run in there. Horus maybe thinking about pushing up A long, so it is probably going to be a big, heavy A push this time round.
Certainly looking that way. Grenade's going to catch Hunt, who's holding a sniper rifle, pretty interestingly. Trying to go head-to-head with FaZe, who is there behind, and Hunt is not going to hit that shot, but FaZe eventually will just get smothered by the rest of the team who does come in. Also, Creed's on the backside going to get picked off, so 3BL now in control of this site.
Penguin gets 7, and Awesome collapses too. Penguin picking up a very important double kill there, 3BL. They're now in the lead 3-2.
3BL definitely feeling pretty good. A couple rounds in a row that have been pretty nice. I mean, the last one was pretty dominant, but the one before that was very close. So still gonna feel good from the Blacklist side, putting on that pressure, playing GV well on Blackwidow on their choice. As now we do have 7 very deep there in the waterway. Let's see if 3BL can expect this.
Yeah, Hunt's going to drop around. He does look around the corner, and he does get 7. That intuition is insane, but FaZe does get Horus with the sniper. As the rest of GV looking to do what they can. Creed picks up a very important triple kill. And Alucard, last man standing, faces 3. And Creeds is the one to lay him out, making it 4 in a row for him. And GV take round number 6. It's 3-3.
Yeah, 3BL, they got that initial pick, and they had a pretty good entry into B, but I think they just expected to be given the site for free. The GV, they just sprinted in there. Everybody rotated over so quickly that I don't think 3BL was expecting that much defense on that site that quickly, just to sprint on in there. So, yeah, just got overwhelmed, GV. Nice, quick cleanup there on the site. As now 3BL, they throw some stuff over by storage, and they've read the situation somehow. I mean, there's 3 guys over by B, and single holds on mid and A from GV.
Yeah, and this is creeping up slowly. Alucard is sitting deep, and FaZe gets a very important entry kill onto Tutsin. Penguin gets FaZe down, but Creeds and 7 are going to start cleaning this up. It's 2 against 4. Hunt and Alucard have it all to do. Alucard is sitting with that sniper. Is he going to decide to change to a rifle of his own to help support another window? Oh, look at that. Hunt does get 1. Oh, Alucard gets 1. He switches to the pistol. Is he going to be able to get this one? No! Snox shuts it down. And GV, they pick up a 2nd in a row.
Yeah, it all comes down to FaZe hitting that first guy, buying time, and then the support coming in from 7 and Creeds just to get a couple of pickoffs as they're crossing onto the site. That A-long push, don't see it all too often for reasons such as that. As the players get better and better, they can just pick you off one by one, even from range, even without snipers. And they were able to do exactly that. So GV, they go back to the same defensive setup they had in the last round. And might work out.
Yeah, Tutsin looks as though he's walking into trouble. There are Awesome and Awesome and Snox sitting there, but no, Tutsin does smartly decide to back away. He kind of feels it in the air that there's something waiting around that corner. And he's just going to back up and think about poking through, probably with grenades. Creed sees a couple of shots come over his head. So he knows roughly where they are, and he's going to start shooting through the smoke. Where are we going? Are we going A or are we going B? The rotation down the back of this side looks as though it is going to be a B push coming in. And remember, Snox and Awesome are sitting around this corner. Horus slowly approaching. Penguin there too. They jump in. Horus instantly goes down to Snox. So does Alucard. Alucard actually gets Awesome, but Snox picks up a triple kill. But Alucard eventually snuffs that one out. Hunt is down. Alucard in a 1v3.
Oh, they're going to spot him, but still, Alucard is able to get that snipe and the plant very comfortably here. As grenades are coming in, they want to stop him from getting into storage. Let's see if it works out. Doesn't quite, but they do charge into him and do not allow him to set up. So Creeds will get the kill, and that'll be another round to GV.
Yeah, nicely done. They just denied Alucard the chance to settle himself down, bring himself into a position where he can control the pace of the play. And through the window, he went down. Now we have a couple of shots coming through those central doors, but Penguin's just going to ignore that and start looking towards the catwalk. Is he going to land that on his feet? No, he's not, but he does get a hit there. Does tag Alucard, I think, in the chest. And both teams now just deciding where they're going to go. And it does look as though Access Road is the point, but Snox is hiding around the corner. He might just get the drop on all of them here. And we've seen it sometimes where, you know, you get that patience, you just wait for everyone to walk on by and you get 4 in a row. But Horus does see it. Horus goes down. Hunt does get Snox in return. So it's a 1-for-1 trade and the bottom of A.
Oh,
but,
man.
all right. Well, Yeah, 3BL does dominate GV in this push. What looked as though a fair exchange is no longer a fair exchange. Hunt, Tudson, and Alucard, last three remaining. Awesome needs to do work here as the bomb goes down.
I mean, Hunt's watching this. I don't know if he's going to expect Awesome to push this, but doesn't matter. Hits him straight in the head, and we'll make it 5-4. So we got ourselves another even half, just like the first one, with GV slightly ahead, 5-4. GV, though, did win 3 rounds in a row, so that's a slight advantage to them, although 3BL did take that one down. This is GV's pick. They're feeling pretty good about their situation, as 7 going to start it off with a win in a sniper duel with Alucard.
Yeah, and again, on the Blacklist side, double snipers for FaZe and 7, but I think FaZe is still deciding which weapon he wants to use. 7 does take the AK from him, and I think they have settled that FaZe is going to carry the sniper. 7 is going to carry the rifle as they're moving up towards the catwalk. They're going to go over the top, and underneath is Tudson. He's going to start firing through the floor. Doesn't get anyone, but did take 7 very, very low. Creeds drops over the top and does get the kill, but Penguin gets Creeds down. It's a 1-for-1 trade there, as Awesome is looking into a particularly dangerous situation. Penguin does take a bit of damage from a grenade, and this site now is completely GV's.
Oh, and a little flank comes in. Awesome gonna come in there from behind, and 3BL just get totally surrounded. 6-4 in favor of GV. And let's see if they can continue with this. Again, same scoreline from the first map. Did even go to 6-4, and then all of a sudden 3BL got 6 rounds in a row somehow. So let's see what does happen here, as it looks like we do have a small delay once again. And GV feeling pretty good about their situation.
Yeah, must be feeling really good about the situation. I mean, 6-4, it's looking good for GV, isn't it? How are they going to continue to apply the pressure in this one? We can see 7 with his hand warmers. Just keeping the fingers nice and warm. Everyone else
small.
Look pretty happy.
The hand warmers they look pretty small.
Right? I was thinking,
how does he get those like super small hand warmers?
They're either super small or 7's hands are absolutely massive.
Gigantic.
Advance. So we're going to find out what is going to happen as we're back on board with GV.
Yeah, let's see if they can keep up that pressure from the Blacklist side. That first round that they did win was pretty strong from what I could remember. Snox, he's got some magnets, man. He takes a lot of grenade damage. He's always kind of in the front, trying to lead the charge for the team. It looks like some flashes into storage just to clear it out.
Snox jumps through the window and instantly gets taken out, but FaZe did pick up Alucard on the back of this. And they are pushing very heavily into B as Awesome. He gets Hunt. FaZe, he gets Horus. Tudson is good for 1. And Awesome has quite a bit of work to do, but Penguin has a lot more, and Penguin gets 2 through the door. And now it's a 1v1.
Penguin, 2 huge pickoffs to make this a 1v1 in the first place. He is not equal on health, but if you could do that again and just, you know, tap on some heads, then obviously you can take this one down. So nice plant here. FaZe maybe pretending that he's going to be back in the storage, but just staying on the site here for now. Penguin, not a lot of time. He's going to have to find FaZe.
Find him quickly, then defuse. He doesn't even have time to fake tap the bomb. He goes around the corner, shoots through the box, doesn't catch anything, and the C4 is gonna go anyway. And just like that, GV, they extend their lead by 1.
Yeah, pretty huge stuff. Very strong push in onto the B site, and if it wasn't for Penguin just getting kind of 3 kills out of nowhere, I don't think that 3BL would have had any chance in that round. So once again, the strength of the Blacklist side here for GV showing itself off. Now they're going pretty fast in here towards A.
Yeah, 7 did take quite a bit of damage through the smoke there, but Snox over the catwalk. He's going to see Alucard, but Alucard sees him first and takes him off the board. Awesome is also around the corner, and Alucard! Oh my God! Alucard gets Creeds as well, and he's looking to make another with FaZe. With a pistol, Alucard does it again! My goodness, this guy is cracked.
Yeah, that's just insane. Like, what is that? I mean, they did give him a lot of time, but it's, you know, it's really up to Alucard to hit shot after shot after shot to get that play to happen. So keeping the score relatively close, 7-5, keeping 3BL within touching distance.
The crazy thing is, before, like, in the other half, Alucard was very quiet before the technical issues. And now he comes out and does that straight off the bat. It's like, the later it gets in the day, the more cracked Alucard becomes. Like, you know, the darkness falls and the vampire can finally walk out into the streets. That is what's happening with Alucard. Hunt sitting very deep on A long, hoping someone rotates through there, but it doesn't look like they're going to. It looks like they're going to go through catwalk again, if they are going to commit to an A push. As we got a nice little angle there, and we see 3BL just having a bit of a peek, making sure that the catwalk is covered, because that is definitely one of the hot spots on this map. That catwalk is so vulnerable. Oh my. Hunt is going to play patiently down here. He's on A long. 7, Snox, FaZe, and Awesome are all going to try to push out. Do they check this corner? 7 does. He pops out. He gets 1. Can he make it 2? The spray transfer is good from 7 to Snox, but Awesome does get Hunt down, and Creeds also gets Horus. So it's 3v3, and A-Long is now very vulnerable, but Creeds goes down to Totson, and Alucard can focus all his attention on that wonderful wide long alleyway. That is A long. Is he going to get FaZe? He does. Awesome is the last man standing, and Awesome goes down to Totson. And 3BL, they draw themselves back up again. And it is 2-2 since this second half. It is 7-6 overall.
Yeah, definitely a great showing here, as now GV going to send it into A long. Some great flashes, going to take them both down as Awesome, trying to declare that this area is his, but they cannot quite crack through Alucard, as maybe they get it done this time. Finally, he misses that shot and gets 1, but GV have taken the site.
Yeah, taken the site relatively painlessly. It's 3 against 1. Penguin almost did this before. Can he do it this time? He's taking a couple shots towards where Snox is. And the map sense on Penguin, he knows roughly where everyone is at this point. He's like, well, my team would be here, 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 so GV are going to be here, here, here.
Might not know that 7 is out as wide as he is, and that's going to be a problem. I don't think Penguin has the time. He's, in fact, doesn't even look like he's going to try. He's just going to run away. Just gonna decide, well, okay, never mind. Like, I was not gonna get that anyway.
It's just a couple of boxes on C4. We don't need them. Yeah, it's just a satellite car. Don't worry about it. Okay, so GV take that one.
8-6.
8-6.
Still relatively close, but definitely GV are in the driver's seat. Flashes are coming out here once again, but heavily stacked this time from 3BL. They are ready for this push, expecting it once again. They take down 1. No surprise, it was Alucard who just picked that one up. Creeds, nice little late peek there, catching Penguin unawares. Will even up the tally.
Yeah, just a delayed retreat. Worked out for him this time as 7 gets Horus, turns around, and Alucard is there again. Takes him out. So now it's 3 against 3. Hunt does get a couple of tags there onto Creeds, I think. Looked like it did. Looked like it connected.
Yeah, a little tap.
Just a love tap.
Yeah, just a little one.
Yeah.
And GV, they've been getting a lot of success by pushing in as a team onto a site. This is the first time it feels like in this half where things have to kind of slow down. You don't have the full firepower of your team.
Ooh, Hunt just peeks out at the right time. Can he get a second? He's looking at FaZe. He's lining up this shot. Snox comes over the top and is going to close that out, but Totson from underneath gets both Snox and FaZe. 1 up, 1 down. And 3BL, they get another win going their way.
Yeah, great job from Hunt. Couldn't quite line up the shots after the first kill, but it's fine. He bought so much time for Tatsun to come on over. And even though he doesn't get the kills, he gets a bunch of damage done. And he also got the first one, so nicely done. As here comes GV once again. Just relentless pressure coming out from this GV squad.
Indeed. GV now just sitting around this storage area, waiting patiently to push through, and now they're going to go. And Hunt and Horus, they're on the spot, and the rest of 3BL, they've got to rotate round. Creed's through the box, gets Hunt, and Horus pops out. He's going to try to get one. He gets 2. Can he make it? 3. The spray transfer not quite good, but Creed cleans up. Tutson gets another, and Awesome goes down. 3BL clean that one up. Very, very tidily. It is, I believe, 8-8.
Yeah, should be 8-8. And I mean, they pushed in 5 men from the side of GV, and it was a little bit slow, right? They didn't quite get in there on time. They gave time for Thompson to totally flank them. And here's Penguin now, just getting in from behind, and a grenade kill as well. GV maybe a bit too predictable on these rushes, as a ton of damage will be done to Horus, but he's holding down the site. Can he survive and keep this one alive as Alucard makes his way over? Horus gets another kill as the C4 is down on the site as well.
Yeah, FaZe, last man standing, has a sniper and a dream. Can he get that dream completed? He needs to do it, otherwise they're going to be on the back foot going into the last round. FaZe gets 1.
Okay, making it interesting.
Can he get 2? He's got to switch guns. He's gone back to the rifle here. He's picked it up off the floor. It's got a lot of bullets in it, so he'll be fine. Jumps between the windows. A little bit of parkour going on.
I love how Alucard is just casually 10 KD. He's like, oh, yeah. Well,
it's nothing. It's only been 6 rounds.
Just hanging out, you know, just having a good time. Will not be... Okay, now it's 5 KD. A very nice angle there from FaZe, although he couldn't quite get the clean kill. Took a bit of damage. And now it's just a minute left for both of these two superstars to go head-to-head.
Yeah, it's Horus against FaZe. FaZe doing a little bit better since the restart, but Horus has definitely been clicking heads left, right, and center so far. 19 to 27 in terms of hit points as FaZe comes through the double doors. He needs to push soon. There's 40 seconds to A, recover the C4, and B, plant it, or he can just kill Horus. It's one or the other, but Horus might actually get the drop here. FaZe was spinning around, and Horus brings another one back for 3BL. They now have advantage, and it is match point.
GV Esports trying to assert their dominance over this map, getting very aggressive, but 3BL are having none of it. As that time it did look like Alucard was in a bit of an awkward spot, but they're able to back away. Still a lot of damage done to the members of 3BL. Maybe a chance to tie it up here for the side of GV.
Definitely is there, but look at this deep push by Hunt. He is very, very deep, heading towards the spawn point of the blacklist, but is just going to pull back as Creeds gets Tutson through the double doors, I think. Yeah, right through those double doors, nails that shot. And that gives GV a little bit of an advantage. It looks as though they're going to try and exert that advantage over on the B side. They're all grouped up. They're all ready to go, but Alucard is even more ready. He gets a big kill straight away. Snox gets Penguin, but Alucard still standing. He's going to look to make the life of GV an absolute hell. But the rest of 3BL, they are looking to push back in. They're looking to retake this side. The C4 does go down for GV, who are fighting for their tournament lives right now. As FaZe might just go down to Horus. He does. The reload comes in. Isn't punished for wasting that little bit of time reloading. So we're all back up. Creeds is looking, waiting for the box. 20 seconds remaining. As gets one, but Hunt takes him down. Creeds gets Hunt. Alucard, last man standing, 1v2, and cannot get it done. As Creeds takes that, and we're going to the extra rounds.
Extra rounds back to back. As GV will force it to happen. Very nice plays there on that B site. They get the bomb down, and that entry kill from Snox was really the big one for me. I mean, he just totally takes Penguin's head off before Penguin can do anything, when it looked like Penguin had a very nice angle, and that just took so much firepower out. Alucard did his best. I mean, he picked off, I think it was at least 2, maybe 3, but couldn't do it alone that time around. So just very clean entry from GV, going to force us into the extra rounds. And as GV, I'm not sure how to feel, because definitely a lot of, if you look at the last 7 rounds, 5 of them were over to the side of 3BL. So certainly feels like that momentum is there, but you get that little boost of energy. You know, you just got that last round. So it's hard to place exactly where the mental state is of GV, especially with the break in between. Yeah. It's kind of a funky spot for both of the teams.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's now a best of 4. GV looking to stay alive in this tournament. They need to win this to give themselves a chance. 3BL looking to kick out one of their fierce rivals in GV, and I'm sure that victory would taste delicious, being the ones to knock GV out completely. Remember, if GV goes 0 and 2, they are out. If it's 1v1, then we get a lot of tie-break situations, and we're going to have to decide as Toxic gets 7 through the smoke. A good start for 3BL.
Yeah, just trying to get aggressive, pushing out of storage. Don't necessarily have to do that. They get Snox in a good spot on Waters, but that one pickoff is pretty key, because now 3BL through the smoke, they don't have to push. They can rotate. They can say, okay, you know, maybe we can head over towards A, which does look like they're angling over to at the moment. You'll also note that GV, they haven't backed off of that spot at all. They lost 1 guy. They've sent 2 into water. They've also got Awesome in storage, so that's 3 guys total, just waiting for a push that is not coming.
Yeah, and 3BL, they're not going to know that it's as clear as it is, so they're just going to take it slow, and that's going to give GV the time to reset, move out of waterways, and, you know, set themselves up for victory. FaZe in position now, will catch the elbow of A long. But yeah, the push is very slowly coming. I think 3BL are just scared of what is possibly coming their way.
Yeah, definitely taking their time with this one. Let's see when they do eventually go for the push. I mean, should have had Alucard just staring down there and saying, hey, I mean, I don't see anything. There's nobody there. Obviously, they could be holding a different angle as Penguin's going to take down 1. Does get retaliated on there in mid-room doors, but that does mean they can push in as FaZe picks off 1. Can he get another? No, Totson going to just take his head off.
Cleans that one up. Chorus cleans up. Snox C4 is going down. Alucard doesn't even care about the C4. He snipes down Awesome, and 3BL take an advantage. Only by 1, but yeah, 1 is all you need to win a match.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Definitely makes it a more comfortable spot here from the Blacklist side. Let's see. I mean, that one was relatively balanced. You know, they really took their time with it. They got that first pick, and they said, okay, let's make sure 100% that when we go for this push, it's the right one. They didn't really show themselves at all until they did go for that push onto A long. And even though GV had rotated back, it was not enough firepower to stop that from eventually going into their hands. Screed's gonna face check through the doors. You know, 3 people driving you through the doors, not something you would normally expect. So kind of a cheeky spot there from 3BL.
Yeah, well, GV have it all to do now. They're a man down, a round down. They need to try and claw their way back into this, and this would be a good start. He's going to get that one, and he does. He nails that headshot. Can GV continue to keep themselves in this tournament? Totson is alive with just 2 hit points. 3BL are in absolute cruise control right now. But 7 and FaZe might just be creating issues. It's now a 3v3.
Yeah, but 2 snipers on the B site means that, okay, we just run in to A and plant the bomb. It's free. So they do get that down, and a cheeky spot there in mid from Hunt, trying to stop this rotation. This 1v1 is crucial. Snox getting the better of it at first, but Hunt will take him down as Horus will join up. Trying to help out.
Yeah, Hunt is there. Pistol, FaZe gets it done. Is he going to parkour over the windows? No, they're going to try a pincer move here. FaZe coming from down below.
Oh, Alucard, he's got the sniper angle, and he has the plant for Catwalk, and just lined it up, and there it is, a 7 tries to get the defuse, but gets dunked on by Alucard at the last second.
Yep, and that's now a 2-0 advantage in this extras round. It's 11-9 to 3BL. They need just 2 more to win it, and they're looking good for that. And if they win this, they knock out GV Esports, and they also progress in first place. And LCK, I'm sure, are at home right now, begging and pleading to whatever crossfire gods they believe in, that 3BL can close this out.
Yeah, this is everybody's on the edge of their seats for this one, for all 3 teams. And unfortunately for GV, I mean, they're playing from so far behind now. You got to win everything, basically. That is a hard ask against 3BL. This is a very cheeky spot from 7. He's going to pick off 1 trade, but the spam through the smoke. Hunt is going to help out Penguin as they take down a couple. Snox, though, quick entry, gets 2, and Penguin goes down as well. And now, GV going to clean them up. Snox with a huge multi-kill on the B site.
Yeah, it's better to be 2-1 down than 3-0. So, like, 7 and his crew, they are trying to claw themselves back into it. One of the teams that, based on form over the year, you would assume GV would have easily cruised to victory in this and made their way to tomorrow. But, you know, they're not doing it. They're not cruising. They're currently, you know, taking one of those B roads where they have to go over, you know, dirt and all kinds
detours.
of potholes and everything. It's a bumpy ride if you're a GV fan. They are down, but not out yet.
Yeah, definitely not. You can see that the pressure, once again, is definitely very much on. But, you know, these guys have been here before. Really comes down to playing your best game when it matters most. Can they pull it out here and challenge 3BL, who have made it so difficult at every way, as now they're going to charge out of A-Long. Here comes 3BL right in their face. The sprays going the way of 3BL as they just massacre them out there on A-Long.
Yep, and it is an absolute massacre. FaZe is the last man standing. He does have a rifle. He's going to have to try and make it work. He knows someone's down here, and he doesn't manage to get it. Alucard pistols him out. And 3BL, they are 1 away from cementing their place in tomorrow's semifinals and sending GV home.
1 round is all it takes. And they've already got 12 on this map. Nice little poke there from Creeds and Snox to take that early frag. Let's see if they can use that to try to push their way into a golden round somehow. Awesome, gonna get a pick off here on a Tatsu. It's gonna make things even better for them. Horus will trade 1 back for a big chunk of his health bar.
Yeah, so Creeds is down. Hunt walks around the corner. That's a good kill for on Awesome. 3BL now make it a 3v3. FaZe trying to get that snipe through the doors. 7 Snox and everyone else, but Hunt is there. He gets 2 before being taken out by FaZe. And now FaZe is once again the last man standing. He is the last hope for GV. He needs to get this done to keep his team's dreams alive. It's going to start creeping through. Now you can see that 3BL have completely abandoned B. They're just going to hold A, and then possibly if the C4 goes down on B, they'll be able to retake it. And they feel they can do that much easier than trying to break through A. But FaZe might be making a deadly mistake here, thinking maybe they're still sitting on B. He's going to be looking at A long. But you know who else is looking down A long? Horus.
Horus and maybe
Alucard.
even Alucard. Let's see the timing of this. FaZe is coming over pretty quickly. He might be able to catch Horus. Yeah, he's going to try to take the long angle here. Might have seen the back of Horus, who has seemed to poke his head out just a bit.
Yeah, Horus basically just disappeared behind that box.
They know now.
They just got to deny him for 20 more seconds. Oh, he drops the shot there, but oh, it's all over 3BL. They take the win. GV Esports are out. 3BL are in that first spot, and LCK also advance from Group A.
Yeah, just like that, you can see the giant smiles on all these guys' faces. They know what they did. 2-0, says Hunt and Alucard. Everybody just really hyped because it's not just a win for 3BL, but you're also knocked out your rivals. It's it's like a combo plate, you know? You get everything at the same time, and yeah, it's got to feel good for these guys on 3BL. GV, unfortunately, we will not be seeing them in any future rounds or in the grand finals.
Yeah, they are unfortunately out, but they put up a good show. But just 3BL were just a little bit sharper after the reset. And yeah, what can we say? A great match between two great teams, and it's unfortunate that one of them has to go out. But for LCK, they're going to be giddy with joy as they make it through. They made it hard for themselves. They put destiny in 3BL's hands. But you know what 3BL really like? Dunking on GV. We can tell that from the smack talk, and we can tell that from their reactions after winning.
Yeah, I guess LCK at the end of the day could bet on that, and it was correct in the end. Alucard really stepped it up here towards the second half. First half was pretty shaky, you know, but had some extra time, got back in the zone, and he had an excellent second half here to just bring his team barely across the line and to get it to even. And then I feel like it was the entirety of the team in extra rounds that really put the cherry on top.
Yeah, everyone kind of just working together, just, you know, they tightened up their spaces. They were much better at moving around the map. I mean, they were just fantastic, weren't they? They were first to every shot. I mean, this here was absolutely nuts from 3BL, just being so aggressive down A long. You love to see it. You really do love to see it.
Poor FaZe there at the end, trying desperately to give his team another shot, but it was not meant to be, not this time around. And 3BL moving on up in first place from their group, which means that they get to face off against Anubis, actually.
Oh, yeah.
In the first round of semis, and it will be Lazarus up against LCK.